Let's have a look at part B now. So suppose the wage in the second period is such that the worker will choose to work at this firm and will put high effort. What is the minimum level of the wage for which a young worker will choose to work at this firm and will put high effort? Okay, so we know that in the second period, meaning when he is old, he will work at our company and he will put the high effort, but when he is young, he has the option to still shirk. So we have to take into account that possibility. Now, how do we do so? Well, we have to satisfy some criteria. First of all, we must attract the worker to our company. So attract the worker. Attract young worker, right? Young worker. And the young worker must take into account that he's gonna be here for 2 periods. So we must account for both wages. Wage when he is young, and we want to attract him by working hard, right? So he will put in the cost of effort minus the cost of effort when he is young, plus the wage that we pay him when he is old, minus the cost of effort when he is old, because this is actually given in the question. It's assumed that in the second period he will get such a attractive wage that he will be putting the work, and this is greater than the alternative option. And the alternative option is that he might get a wage in the young period, Vy, plus a wage in the old period, which is Vo. So we have this participation constraint. Let's just write it in terms of Wy, because we're interested in Wy only. So Wy is going to be greater than all of the remaining terms. We have Vy plus Vo, and we take all the rest to the other side. So we will have plus Cy, we have plus Cy minus Wo, and let me change colors one more time, it's getting too purple, plus CO, so plus CO over there, plus CO. So we got that, okay, we got that. Now, what also matters is that we want the worker to actually put high effort. So we want to see when the worker puts high effort. He will decide this for himself by comparing his alternative utilities. High effort, meaning that the worker must get such a wage that it's worth for him to put the high effort. So the utility he gets when he puts high effort, even when he is young, because we already know that when he is old, he will be putting the high effort, that's given in the question, but when he is young, he will get the wage minus the cost of effort, and when he is old, he will also get his wage when he is old minus the cost of that effort. This must be better than shirking. So let's see what is going to be the scenario when he is shirking. So this is his expected utility from work. Now when he is shirking, we know that there is a probability that he will be caught. So with the probability P, he would get 0 money in the first period when he is young. With the probability P, he will get 0 money. He'll have no loss because he does not work, he shirks. But in the second period, because remember, he takes into account both periods at the same time. In the second period, because he shirked in this company, he is fired. That's a condition of the firm. And he goes to the alternative company. And in the alternative company, he will get the wage when he is old. Hope this makes sense. So this is the probability of being caught. This is the probability of being caught when young, because that's what we're interested in, what happens when he is young. Now we go to the remaining probability, which is 1 minus P. Actually, it's better to zoom out, otherwise we'll have to scroll all the time and it's not very user friendly. So plus 1 minus P, the remaining probability is that he is not caught. What happens when he is not caught? He still shirks, right? So meaning he gets his money without working. He still gets his money without working, Wy, and that's in the first period. He has no cost of effort because he shirks, plus in the second period we know that he would work normally, Wo minus the cost of effort. Let me write the highlight here over as well. Let's write the highlight. So here is the probability of not being caught when shirking, when young, right? Shirking while young. I know this grammar doesn't make sense, but the highlight is there. So this is what matters. Now it's a matter of math. We have to open the brackets and see what we get as a result. We have over here Wy minus cost of effort when young plus Wo minus cost of effort when old greater than the following. What do we have here? P times Vo, P multiplied with Vo, and over here we will open the brackets. So we will have, let me see, we will have 1 minus P times the first term. We will have 1 minus P times W, 1 minus P times WY, and then we will have 1 minus P times WO, let me change colors for that as well, plus 1 minus P times WO, and one more time, so minus 1, minus 1 minus P times cost of effort, 1 minus P times the cost of effort when he is old. Okay, what are we interested in? We're interested in WY, so we have to take everything related with WY on one side and all the remaining terms on the other side. So let's do so. We will take WY as it is over here from the left side, WY, and we have 1 minus P times WI on the right side, so we bring it over here. Minus WY multiplied with 1 minus P must be greater than all the rest. Must be greater than, what do we have on the right side left? We have P times WVO plus WO times 1 minus P plus minus cost of effort times 1 minus P, and we bring all these terms to the right side as well. So we bring all of that to the right side. We'll have plus cost of effort when he is young, and minus WO plus cost of effort when he is old. Okay, let's open the brackets on the left side because we can cancel out something. We will have WY, we will have over here WY minus WY. Minus WY times minus P becomes plus P times WY, greater than all of that. So greater than, let me see if we can do something over here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be wise to open the brackets because we'll probably cancel out some stuff. So P times VO, over here we open the brackets, we will have plus WO times 1 minus P times WO, minus P times WO. We do the same over the next term, minus cost of effort times 1, so minus CO. Minus CO times minus P is going to be plus P times CO, and then plus, over here we have CY, minus WO, so minus WO, and plus CO, plus CO. Okay, let's see what we can cancel here, because we have WO minus WO, this will go away, and we have minus CO plus CO, these ones cancel out. And do we have anything else? No, that would be it. We can take P as a common factor, P times VO plus P times CO minus P times WO. So we can take P as a common factor, we're left with VO plus WO minus CO plus the cost of effort when he is young, so plus CY, this is what we're left with here, must be greater than all that. And over here, WY minus WY goes away, and we're left with P multiplied with WY. Now we'll just take P on the other side. We will have WY is greater than P times all this thing divided by P. The P's will cancel out, so we're left with VO. We're left with VO plus WO minus CO plus CY divided by P, plus CY divided by P. This is the second participation constraint that we must satisfy, and the same logic goes. Which wage are we going to pay? We're going to pay the higher wage that satisfies both participation constraints. Hope this all makes sense. In the next video we go to part C.